Happy December 15th. Today's focus for our workout is all about mobility. So we're still going to be doing exercises. We're only going to do body weight, and we're really going to focus on big range of motion and taking our time to really exercise and strengthen those joints. So we're going to do 10 each for our different reps. First, we have arm circles. So we're going to go forward. 1, 2, taking our time, getting that full range, especially your shoulder. Being a ball and socket joint, it's your most mobile. It's also the most susceptible to injury. 8, 9, 10 because of that mobility. We're going to go backwards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. We're going to go out nice and wide for windmills next. Your arms and legs are going to stay straight. We're going to focus on torso rotation. So, dipping down, touching that opposite hand to opposite leg. 3. Taking our time here. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Next, we're going to take it to the ground for a figure 4 twist. So to make your figure 4, one arm is going to be forward, one leg is going to be forward, the other is going to track back. Just as if you were doing a crunch, you're going to bring your arms up, and we're going to come over that front leg. So 1, 2, sitting all the way back up in between. 3, trying to get that chest down to the shin. 4. The nice thing with mobility too is that through that, we almost get a dynamic stretch. So we're still working things, still utilizing those muscles, but we're also benefiting our muscle groups and the stability of our joints for movement. 9 and 10. Switching sides. So the other leg's going to come in front, the other tracks back. Lowering down. 1, sitting all the way in between. 2, 3, and on that lower, making sure you keep your back nice and straight. It's not so important to touch your chest that you let yourself round or fall forward and collapse. We still want to engage that core and be in control of our bodies when we rise and lower. So it's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Next, we have a groiner. It's going to use some thoracic rotation and stretch the groin. So start in a high plank. Bring your foot up with your hand. We're going to drop that elbow down, let the hip sink, and then big rotation towards the leg that's forward. So you can hold it here, get a good stretch. I also like to alternate. So switch which ones comes forward. Drop nice and low, sink the hips, rotate up and away. Hold, let those hips sink. Switch sides again. So you can do 10 each side if this stretch feels good. You can do 5 each side. You can hold for 10 seconds. Really get into the stretch. Find what feels good for you. Next exercise we have is a kick sit. So what we're going to do for a kick sit is we're going to start in that bear plank. You're going to send one leg out, let your body rotate and sit down. So the leg that's up is going to be the same arm that's on the ground. We're going to come back into that quad plank, kick the opposite leg, between your hand and foot. So really good mobility because you have to have that core control. We're going to lower into the sit. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And you can hear where my foot's twisting to go through that movement. Next, we have the coassack squat. We're also going to work through some movement here. Coassack is similar to a lateral static lunge. So instead, we're not going to step out as much. We're going to lean into that lunge and kick that ankle up on the far foot to let ourselves sink nice and low. So we're alternating back and forth, no step out, trying to keep that chest up, not collapse forward, and we're facilitating that lower by shifting that weight, letting that heel anchor in, and lift the foot up. One more on each side, nice and low, keeping that heel down on the leg that's squatting. Next, we have leg swings. You'll want to find a wall unless you're comfortable to do it. I'm just going to prop myself up here. 2 variations on leg swings. First, you want to be perpendicular with the wall. So stand 90 degree, big swing. So up level with that hip. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Switch sides. Notice as I go through the swing, pretty much from the waist up, I'm not letting my body swing. So that's the benefit of holding onto the wall or having something for stability. Then you're going to face the wall so you can press into it, but we're going to swing that leg in front. So a little bit different range of motion. We really have to anchor that foot that's staying. But we should be getting pretty close to hip height for our range of motion, going beyond that leg that's planted. 8, 9, and 10. Switching sides. So really drive through that heel. 1, 2, 3. Try not to let yourself lean and compensate. 6. You can always recollect, gain your balance. 7, 8, 9, 10. So 10 of each variation on each side. We then have a cross punch, standing up, again incorporating that thoracic rotation. 2, 3. Notice I'm shifting that weight. I'm going to rotate through the torso, rotate through that ankle. 7, 8, full reach, really extending. 10, and our final one is thread the needle. So we're going to come into tabletop. We're going to shoot this arm through, send it all the way so your shoulder sinks into the ground, and then big thoracic rotation up and away. So 2, you can always hold at that bottom. Big range of motion here. 3, and again, you can do 10 on each side. You can do 5 and 5. You can let that shoulder sink, hold for 10 seconds there. Hold for 10 seconds with that rotation. Just keep it even on both sides. So then you would switch and cycle through on the other arm, really making sure that the hand and the knees that stay in the ground are nice and rooted, solid core to go through. So that's your mobility, and I will see you guys for tomorrow's Jingle Bell Rock Challenge.